So Photoshop just rolled out one of its biggest updates yet, with 5 incredible features: an improved Select Subject tool, a smarter Generative Upscale, a completely rebuilt Generative Fill, a fully released Harmonize tool, and a brand new way to adjust colors. So hit that like button, subscribe, and let's dive right in to see what these features are all about. Let's start with the first feature, the improved Select Subject tool. Imagine trying to cut a person out of a photo, but their hair is full of thin, wispy strands that never select cleanly. That's exactly the kind of detail Select Subject now handles. The tool sits right in the contextual toolbar, so you don't have to dig through menus to find it. And it uses a much more sophisticated algorithm to pick out fine detail. What's more, this extra accuracy does come with a trade-off. Select Subject now takes noticeably longer to run, sometimes a minute or two, instead of the couple of seconds it used to take. But the payoff is a cleaner selection, especially around detail that used to confuse it, like bicycle spokes or fine hair. The practical applications of this are vast. Say you're cutting a subject out of a busy background full of thin, distracting lines, like spokes on a bike, or wispy loose hair against a bright backdrop. Instead of the old selection guessing wrong around those fine edges, the improved tool traces much closer to the real edge, so your mask looks clean, even when you zoom in on the tricky parts. Next, we have Generative Upscale. And the big change here isn't the upscaling itself, it's which AI model actually does it. Photoshop used to lean entirely on Adobe's own Firefly model for this, but now you can choose a third-party model instead, like Topaz Gigapixel, giving you noticeably different results depending on what you're upscaling. What's more, this matters because Generative Upscale is the tool that saves a photo that's just too small. A low-resolution AI-generated image or a low-quality photo a client sent you that they expect to look sharp at full print size. Instead of stretching it and living with a blur, you can quadruple the resolution and fill in realistic detail using whichever model handles that particular photo best. Say a client sends you a photo that's only 1,000 pixels wide, but they want it printed large. Instead of telling them it's not possible, you run it through Generative Upscale with a model like Topaz Gigapixel, and even turn on face recovery if there's a person in the shot. And the image comes out 4 times the size, ready for print. It's worth knowing though that upscaling can smooth skin and fine detail a little too much, so a quick manual sharpening pass afterwards still helps. Next, we have Generative Fill, which also just gained access to outside AI models. Instead of only Adobe's Firefly, you can now generate or remove content using Google's Gemini or a model called Flux, and the difference in quality between them can be significant. What's more, how you select something now actually changes your results a lot. Small, precise selections, like just someone's glasses, tend to confuse these newer models. But selecting the entire subject and simply describing the change in words tends to produce a far more convincing edit. And models like Gemini are noticeably better at leaving the rest of the photo untouched, instead of subtly shifting details nearby. Say you want to remove someone's glasses from a photo. Select just the glasses and ask for them removed. And the result can look obviously edited, but select the whole person instead and type "remove glasses," and the eyes underneath look natural, while the rest of the face stays exactly the same. The same approach works for bigger changes too, like asking for entirely different hair and having everything else in the photo stay untouched. Next we have Harmonize, a tool that sat in testing for years and has finally made it into the full version of Photoshop, built right into the contextual toolbar. Harmonize solves a problem that used to take a lot of manual work, matching the lighting on a subject you've pasted into a new photo, so it actually looks like they were really there. What's more, this means if you drop a person from a photo taken in bright daylight into a scene shot in the evening, they don't just sit there looking obviously lit wrong. Harmonize studies the lighting and shadows already in the destination photo and adjusts the pasted subject to match. Say you're combining 2 photos taken in completely different lighting, a person from a sunny daytime shot into an evening scene. Instead of that person looking flat and out of place, with harsh daylight shadows that don't belong, Harmonize darkens and reshapes the light on them to match the evening setting, shadows and all, so the composite actually looks like one real photo instead of 2 photos stitched together. And finally, not every update this year was about AI. Photoshop also added a new Adjust Colors tool right in the contextual toolbar that makes color edits faster without ever leaving your photo. What's more, instead of digging through a full adjustments menu, the tool automatically detects the most common colors in your image and lets you select any one of them directly from a color wheel, right next to your photo, adjusting just its hue, saturation, or lightness on its own, non-destructive layer. Say your photo has flowers in one color and a background in another. Instead of manually isolating each one through layers and masks, you tap the blue in the flowers on the color wheel and shift it to green. Then tap the orange in the background and shift that too. Each change staying isolated to just that color, while the rest of the photo stays exactly as it was. So there you have it. 5 incredible updates from Photoshop that are changing what it means to edit a photo. Select subject, handles detail. It used to struggle with generative upscale and generative fill. Now pull in outside AI models for better results. Harmonize matches lighting automatically and adjust colors. Puts fast color control right at your fingertips. Photoshop is no longer just a program full of tools you have to master. It's becoming a program that increasingly does the hard technical work for you. Alright, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more updates on AI and technology. And also, hit the bell icon to stay notified about my future uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.